Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of your Scottish podcast with myself, Craig. My trusted co-host, Aaron. Aaron, how are you?
Good. Mouthful of food at the same time, but yeah, I'm good.
Good. Right, as you can see, tonight's guest, it's her first time on our podcast. It's probably her second or third podcast ever, so she'll keep me right with this. But before we go any further, she has wrestled for companies such as Main Event Entertainment, PBW, Alba Championship Wrestling, Dansk Pro Wrestling. I will find more, give me a sec. O2 Wrestling, W3L, where is it? Wrestling with Pride, and Saltaire Championship Wrestling. She's not had any titles yet, but it is coming to her very soon. I've got a feeling. It is the one, the only, it's the woman to watch, Piper Reynolds. Piper, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm glad to have you on after you nagged my head to get on.
Yes.
So there was that we have had Piper agreed for a while, but we decided to wait until around November, December time to give you a little bit more experience, and more matches under your belt. And then there was one day I had to go and jumpstart our mum's car.
Yes.
And she would not let me go until I booked the podcast with her because I was like, when am I coming on? But I have been agreed. When am I coming on? But you promised. I was like, right, okay. So I looked at my notes and just got her booked on there and then. So yeah, Tony has also come into comments and said, "You're welcome, Piper. Love you lots."
Love you too.
But yeah, so we do also have a sponsor for tonight that Aaron doesn't even know about yet either. But tonight's sponsor is a Cadbury's selection box.
Oh my god.
Fair
Fucking
enough.
hell. So it's not actually a sponsor, it's because you're just eating the selection box.
Pretty much.
The thing is, mate, we could also be sponsored by Oreo's gingerbread, because I'm eating them. So
You're making me jealous.
Mate, I bought the packet because it's only 50p. Sorry, I know we're going off topic here. It's only 50p on Club Card in Tesco, and I'm thinking, I'm going to buy me a packet of them, try them, and I've practically ate the whole packet myself because I'm a greedy bugger. But there we are.
It's true.
I am. But
But yeah.
that's why you love me, mate.
Debatable.
Fuck off.
But yeah, no, I'm glad to have you on, Piper. Can't wait to hear
I look
some of your
forward to
ideas
that,
as
actually.
well.
I really am.
So we'll go with the random questions of the evening.
Oh,
Before
great.
I do that, John Woodcock has come in and said, "Hey lads, I'm Piper." So hello, John.
Hello,
Hey.
John.
So let's start with some random questions, Piper.
Great.
Let's go with Chinese or Indian.
Chinese.
What's your go-to Chinese?
I go between two things, either spring rolls or salt and pepper chicken and chips.
Oh, man.
Or chicken fried rice.
Is spring rolls not a starter though?
I don't know. See, I don't eat a lot, so I do love some spring rolls when I'm not that hungry.
Fair.
Spring rolls can be a starter, but it can be a main. But Ollie would love you because he's exactly the same. He loves spring rolls and salt and pepper chicken. So there
Salt
we
and
are.
pepper chicken's good.
Best.
That's one of the ones I go for.
Well, he'll probably come in the comments at some point because he is at the darts tonight.
Nice.
Yeah, mate, he's got his youth darts on a Tuesday.
Oh, I forgot about that. What is your pre-show meal?
My pre-show meal.
Yeah.
My mum's dead nice. She packs me a packed lunchbox with things like, so she puts in like ham rolls, cheese rolls, chicken rolls. She'll have like wee like cereal bars, stuff like that. So I normally get whatever mum puts in my packed lunch that day.
Nice. And it's all healthy. You notice that? Did you
Yes.
notice that? It's all healthy. No silly stuff or crap that what I would eat or Craig would eat.
Pretty much. But I have got Brian Douglas has come in the comments. Hey guys, your fave content officer is in the house. No more saying.
You could go in the. Well, Piper could answer that herself.
Oh no, that's coming.
I know it is, mate. I can't wait for it. I really can't wait for
it. What would you prefer, a McDonald's or a KFC?
Oh, you can't go wrong with a McDonald's, I feel like.
True, but you also can't go wrong with KFC.
You can't go wrong with KFC.
I'm a bit weird. I like the chips from KFC better.
Mm.
But like,
I
see,
get
like the mains, like the burgers or the chicken or anything like that, McDonald's is better.
So pretty much you'll go to McDonald's and get what you need out of there, and then you go to KFC and get what you need.
Yeah.
And then you have both of them. See?
So,
Yeah.
Greg, I'm going to ping a question to you. Have you had the new stuff? No. It's McDonald's because you and Tony do like McDonald's, right? But have you had, because obviously they've got with the nuggets and the Big Mac, you're getting, or most meals, you're getting the option of the fries. No, and
No.
you get so you've not tried the gherkin stuff with it? No,
No.
not yet.
I
Okay.
wouldn't have it anyway because I don't like gherkins.
I want the socks.
Oh, I've
At
got one
least it's
pair.
got the socks.
I've got one pair.
I want the socks.
Just buy the meal and get the socks and then just get rid of the gherkin sauce.
The thing is, when you don't need to, the way they do it, you get the fries the way they come, and you get given the sachet. So it's up to you if you want to put the stuff on it. I mean, and just eat the fries the way that you would normally get them. That's how they've done it.
You've
Sorry.
now put me in the mood for the McDonald's.
I know, mate. Sorry, but
I
it's
like
a
how
very
I say
good
you've done it.
combination.
I've put myself in a mood by asking the question.
I know.
Well, the thing is, I think, don't quote me, I think with the socks, you'd be able to buy them like you could, like if it's like the toys in the Happy Meal, you could go in and say, look, I didn't want the meal. Can I just get a pair of socks and pay whatever it is for the socks? I'm sure you'd be able to do that.
Oh, I would do that. I want the socks.
I wouldn't. I'm not sad. Sorry.
Piper, what's your Tesco meal deal?
Now, not everyone agrees with me on my Tesco meal deal. As you two are aware, probably, I'm quite a picky eater.
Mm-hmm.
So I normally get, the plain cheese sandwich with no mayo. I get that. Normally either a Lucozade, like Sport, or a normal Coke. And then I normally get, if I'm feeling healthy, I'll get like a protein bar or something. But if I'm feeling a bit unhealthy, I'll get a packet of crisps.
Nice.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm quite picky.
Yeah, we know.
Brian
Brian has just come in the comments and went, why the fuck are you getting socks with a meal? It's what McDonald's are doing, it's for the Grinch.
What McDonald's doing, and if you are the Grinch, you would know this, Brian, but there you are. There's certain meals now you get. If you've not paid attention, you don't have the app, it tells you this on the app. So there we are. Sorry, dude.
Sassy.
I am, mate, because I'm sorry, look, as soon as I heard about it, I'm thinking, I'm getting me a pair of socks. I didn't give a fuck.
The only thing I don't agree with it is it's odd socks, and I don't like odd socks.
Yeah, but mate, what you could do though is hopefully, if you buy them, you could match them all up.
Oh yeah, you get a whole set.
You get a whole set. See?
Bryce come back and said, just go to Primark.
No, because you can't get no, Brian. These are sorry, mate.
We just leave you and Brian to have a conversation with this, and me and Piper will just leave.
No, mate, I can easily message them myself. It's fine. It's all good.
Right, let's do that later on then. Who do you take inspiration from, Piper, for like your wrestling?
Quite a few people. My number one answer would probably be my uncle. I grew up watching him.
Got that, yeah.
Like I went wherever he went, I went to his shows. Whenever he was round, wrestling was on in the background. It was just But also for some more recently as well, definitely people like Kid Fight, Logan Smith, Angel Hayes, Katie Mills, Rosie Knight, all those people.
That's class. Like I asked that question, and not like you're probably the only person that's said you take inspiration from like Katie Mills and Rosie Knight. A lot of people say Kid Fight, a lot of people say Angel Hayes, a lot of people say Logan Smith, but not many people say Rosie Knight. Now, obviously, I know Rosie Knight. Like we've had a good laugh with Rosie Knight. Not in the podcast. Like I have at shows and also at the gala day that I nicely getting myself to on your birthday night out.
Yeah.
But Rosie Knight's a great person, so I can see why you take inspiration from her as well. And Katie Mills is just Katie Mills.
Which is amazing.
Yeah. Right, we'll get into some actual things about your wrestling now. So, you have only been wrestling for just over a year.
Yes.
So you're still what they would call is quite green to the business.
Yeah, 100%.
So what got you actually into wrestling? Like, what made, like, obviously you've alluded that you went to watch your uncle a lot, and you've obviously watched these guys that you take, like, that you take inspiration from. But what then made you want to start training and become a wrestler yourself?
Probably the fact that, like, for as long as I can remember, I've been at shows, like I've been helping out at shows, doing all that, and I always wanted to, like, I always felt like I wanted to do more. And then it was for a good few months, everyone was like, "Oh, you should start training. You should start training." And I was really, I'm not gonna lie, I was really like apprehensive at first. Like I was really nervous about it, but I was like, you know what, I'll give it a go. And yeah, here I am.
No, it's good, and like we were lucky enough to be there for your debut.
Yes.
Now you made your debut for a company that's not here anymore, and that is Scotia Pro Wrestling.
Yes.
Um, and that was back on the 12th of
April.
April. Right, I had to use my fingers there, all right. 12th of April, 2024.
Yes.
And it was against Rosie Knight, who we've just talked about. When did you find out you were going to make your debut? But also, when you knew it was going to be Rosie Knight, did that help you along the way?
Knowing it was Rosie Knight 100% helped, but I only actually got about 2 hours notice. I was meant to go to a wedding instead, but then my coach turned around to me and was like, "Someone can't make it. I think you're ready, and we need you to do this." And I was like, "Okay."
I
And
remember
yeah,
this very vividly because I don't think we actually had a clue in it. It's like the music hit, me and Craig looked at each other and went, "What the actual hell?" And I'm
It
like,
was
"Wait,
it was
what?"
more it was more Nathan coming out first
Yeah, and
yeah,
I'm
and
like,
doing the intro.
yeah, and I was like, "Wait a minute here," and which I thought it was class for him to do that, but I'm thinking, oh, as they say, card is subject to change.
yes,
Clearly, what, and I don't think we like both looked and went, "What the fuck's?" Because he come out and I'm thinking, "Wait a minute," and then he does it, and I'm like, "Oh my god, wow!" And I was like,
yeah,
"Nah, no, fuck it," because obviously we were talking about it because. As Craig says, we've followed you for a while, and I'm thinking it'll be good. And glad we were there to actually see the match, if you know what I mean,
yeah,
and stuff. But I was just like, I don't know about Craig, but I didn't expect it, if you know what I mean. I really didn't. And stuff. But Craig can elaborate if he did or didn't himself.
Yeah, no, I didn't expect it. I did wonder why your mum, who was at the wedding, came back though.
Yeah,
yeah,
I did wonder, and I'm like, what's going on? Because Lisa's meant to be at a wedding, so why is she here?
yeah,
yeah,
And your match didn't happen, and I'm like, so glad we were there to watch it, and because
yeah, yeah,
we've knew you since you were God knows what height,
about 7 or 8.
probably.
yeah. Easy, mate.
I
Yeah,
was a baby.
Yeah. And obviously we keep in touch, like you've got a good friendship with Tony and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
well, obviously me, Tony, I've got a good friendship with your mum and stuff like that. So but like being there to experience it, I said that to your mum on night. I'm so glad that we were there to watch you.
yeah,
Like, yeah, your match maybe didn't go the way you really wanted it to, but it's your first match, nobody cares.
yeah,
Rosie
yeah,
looked after you in the ring because, like, from me watching wrestling for so long, knowing stuff that happens, like that, obviously kids don't really know, but we
yeah,
do. I spoke to Rosie after it. She asked me what I thought of it, and I said to her, "You looked after Piper in the ring. You did what you needed to do to help Piper, and that's all you can ask for."
yeah.
But I thought you still did really well in your first match. I would
No,
take
100%.
anything away from you.
No.
I would. I think it might have been better getting more notice, but as Anna says, cards are subject to change.
yeah.
Sometimes you might not get notice. You might only get an hour's notice. You might only get 36. Like 36? Where's that come from? 30 minutes
80
notice.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you did really well.
The interesting thing about that, though, as well, with me going against Rosie Knight on my debut, I wore her debut gear because I didn't have gear at that point.
Oh, wow.
So I ended up actually wearing,
Yes.
and she had her debut gear with her, and I ended up wearing that.
Oh, wow. That's
I
Which,
did
mental.
not know that.
because I had nothing with me.
Yeah.
Wow, that's that.
Yeah.
No, that's
So that
and
was the
that
kind of a full circle moment. That was kind of special.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I know you will touch on Rosie Knight again because you went up against her again. But Brian, if you are still watching, can we see Piper versus Rosie Knight, please?
Yes,
Pretty
please,
please.
please,
Pretty
please,
please.
with cherry on top. We love you.
See, I'm trying to book you more matches. So we'll touch on your next match, which was Main Event Entertainment. That was
Yeah.
on the 10th of May.
Yes.
It was a fatal four-way. It was
Yeah.
yourself, Katie Mills, Casey Owen, and Angel Hayes.
Yes.
So obviously you alluded that you take inspiration from Angel Hayes and Katie Mills.
Mm-hmm.
So what was it like actually being able to have a match with them, but having the mother of chaos, Casey Owens, in the match as well, who is a very demanding woman?
Yes.
What was it like going up against all three at the same time?
I'm not gonna lie, I was very nervous. I was very intimidated. That was another last minute one. So I was very nervous, but they're all amazing, and I felt honestly quite honoured to be in the ring with the three of them at the same time as well. The wee fangirl in me was coming out a wee bit.
It doesn't surprise me. But no, it's good to see that. It's not good that it was the last minute one again, but it's good to see that they're trusting you to go up against the likes of Angel Hayes, Katie Mills, Casey Owens. Casey's down in England doing stuff at TNT and everything. Angel Hayes is all over the world just now.
Yeah.
And Katie Mills is getting to the point where Angel Hayes is, where she's going places. So it shows that they trust you to go up against big names. And it'll come one day where you'll get even bigger names. So
Yeah.
time only things can come, and the hard work pays off for you because you can tell how determined you are and how hard working you are. Aaron, have you got anything to allude?
Mate, I'm just happy to see that she's getting these matches, and I was looking at the one there. It's like, well, obviously we've touched on about Katie already, and then, but what was it like with Fraser as well? Fraser Given in the match, your next match.
Oh, that was another one where I was like, that was my first match where it was someone that like I hadn't really seen before. Like I'd seen him, but like not as much as I'd seen the others. If that makes sense.
No, it definitely does. Yeah.
So I was a bit nervous for that, but I was tagging with one of my best friends, so I couldn't have asked for anything better.
Nice.
No, I totally get that. But to be fair, Fraser is a great guy.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I always keep up to date with Fraser stuff. Not chatted to him in a while, but we've had him on the podcast. We've got to get him back on again because we need to get him on with his brother.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Brian, that's another name. Two names I want to see in Saltire.
Say something else, Sal. You know that, honest to God.
Right, it's been a long day.
It's been a long ass fucking
Fraser
week,
and
mate.
Lewis
Honest
Girvan.
to God.
So yeah, right. What match one? Right.
We're on 22nd of June because I went to the 8th of June, mate. So we're
Right, well, you can take that one as well.
Dean Money versus Miss Jane versus Jam Dog. Katie we've already spoke about, and versus, is that Bella?
Yes.
Yeah, it's also Miss Jinx, not Miss Jane.
Miss Jinx. Okay, mate. Sorry. Right. Fuck you. So obviously we've spoke so much about Katie and everything else, but what was it going up against the rest of these people in this match? And was it potentially the first time you've faced some of these guys?
Oh yeah, it was the first time I'd faced, I think, all of them apart from Katie.
Right, okay.
So that was a bit intimidating, but it was so much fun. I was so grateful for the opportunity. Like Jam, especially, is someone I've known for a long time. I grew up watching him. So that was nice to kind of be in the ring with him.
Yeah. No, it's good, and it's good to see, like, obviously, what's that, 4 matches in?
Yeah.
It's what, 4 different companies?
Yes.
I know, mate.
That's not usual for someone that's new to the business. Not
Yeah.
to be a good while before the branch even into a second company from the first company.
Yeah.
So seeing you progress into the four already shows that people trust you, people want you to be on their shows.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we weren't there, which I'm glad about. But Jam's always funny.
Yes.
I love Jam. Jam's funny as anything.
I grew up watching Jam as well. The guy, everyone else apart from KT, Simon G Money, Miss Jinx, Bella, they're all. I'm still seeing them like them on social media and stuff like that. And I think I've been to one show or two shows where they've been on, and yeah, I do like them, and maybe one day we'll see more of them. But
Yeah. Absolutely.
like I said, it just shows that you're doing something right when you're getting chances like that.
Yeah.
100%.
I need to reply to Brian. No, Brian, I'm not kissing your ass.
He maybe wants you to. Maybe that's the only way you're going to get what you ask for, you know?
Aaron, shut up.
I'm just putting it out there, dude. Sorry.
So, we'll talk about your fifth match, but what I want to talk about is how this come about, your trip to Denmark. You went to Dansk Pro Wrestling,
Yes.
and you did a week of training there, with
Yes.
Angel Hayes being the head coach.
Yes.
But you went with a few guys from PBW.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. KT Mills went with you.
Yes.
Danny K.
Yeah.
There's someone else.
Xander. Was Xander not there as well?
No,
No.
Sander went the year before or this year.
It was just us four that went that year from PBW.
Oh well, I thought there was someone else. So how did it come about you going there for that week of training? Because it's not something many people do. But also you went up against Madison Morgan.
Yes.
Now I sat and watched this match on YouTube because I had the time to watch it. And it was a very good match. You did really well. I know you were nervous because I can tell.
Yeah.
But I think it also helped having, because originally it shouldn't have been Angel Hayes as the referee, if that's correct.
Yeah.
There was a guy refereeing, but I noticed that he wasn't, to be honest, he wasn't the best, and Angel switched with him after the first match.
Yeah.
And did the rest of it. So I like that she did that to take the pressure off of him.
Yeah.
But what was it like? How did the opportunity become for you to go there, and what was it like, the whole experience for you?
My coach Kidby and Angel Hayes came up to me after my debut actually, and they said we think it would be really beneficial for you to go to this camp. They were like, you don't have to do the show if you don't want to, but if you go, it's extra training for you and it gets you more experience. So that's how I kind of came about it and got into it. And then the whole experience as a whole was just incredible. It was really tough. Like it was training all day for I think 5 or 6 days a week. And yeah, it was tough. Like don't get me wrong, it wasn't easy on us, but it was so worth it and I learned a lot of new skills and got so much more experience from it.
Was that before or after all the photos of you just lying in the ring having a laugh? And you also watched my podcast lying in the ring, did you not?
That was at night time when, like after tea, we were allowed our own free time to play them in the ring, and we spent a lot of it lying down.
Correct me if I'm wrong, because I had Logan Smith on that time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you sat and watched it in the ring.
Yes.
At least some of it.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember. I was indisposed for some reason. I can't remember why.
You couldn't jump on last minute because something had happened that I can't remember why either.
I can't remember either because obviously because we had a show the following week and we spoke about it. Because we were not on for Logan for ages that night, man.
Yeah,
about
it was up
2 and a
like
bit
2 hours.
hours. Over 2 and a bit hours, and I'm like thinking, he turns up at the show, says, "Mate, if you were there, we're probably going to be honest, mate. I can't help these things." And stuff. But he understood, and even like at that show we were at, I can't remember where it was. But he's like, Oh, good to see you, bud. All things considered, says, mate, it wasn't, regardless of what's going on, I wasn't missing the show because I'd already bought tickets. It says,
I
look,
think you
this,
weren't well. I think you were really unwell and you couldn't
yeah,
speak.
that's what it was. But I was like that. It says, might not have a voice to shout at you guys and whatever else. It says, but I'm not missing this. As much as I feel like crap and under the weather, this'll. It might not help because my voice, because I said I wasn't going to shout, my voice got worse because I did actually shout.
That's not indifferent for us.
No, it isn't, mate.
Jump
You're trying to
to
think
Alba
where to
again.
go.
Oh no, I know where I'm going. So we're now into this year. I'm not going over all your matches because a lot of it is some of the people you've already talked
Yeah.
about, so I
Yeah.
don't want to keep going over about them.
Yeah.
But jumping to this year, on the 31st of January,
Mhm.
You're the thing there because I can see that.
I couldn't tell if it was a 1 or a 7 for some reason, but it's a 1. You were in the Going for Gold Rumble for
Yes.
Scotia. What was it like having your first Rumble match?
It was good. It was actually a lot of fun, and I got to get my own back on a certain someone.
You can name that someone.
You can name that
I
someone,
got my
that's
own
fine.
back on Mark Monroe because, like it or not, he deserved it.
Oh, you did.
I was due my payback.
Oh, he did.
Super.
Yes, 100%.
But was that not when you got eliminated by your uncle?
Yes.
Yeah. I wasn't going to touch on that, mate, but I,
we kind of
I
want
don't
to
like
because
it
there's
because
stuff that comes up because of this.
yes, it sets up the tone of
Yes.
what's going. Yes, it makes perfect sense.
So how did that feel for you?
As you probably saw at the show, I wasn't happy.
Mm-hmm.
I was the first woman ever in the Going for Gold Rumble. So I was feeling good. I just eliminated Mark Monroe, and he could have put me back in the ring, and he chose not to. You know, with my uncle, the thing is, he's really protective of me. And I think the thing is, he sometimes finds it hard to separate that we're family and wrestling, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
No, I get that. I totally get that.
And I think that was one of the times he saw it more as a family thing, as trying to protect me instead of letting me do this on my own, and that's why I got a bit annoyed.
A bit annoyed.
Yeah. Just a tad. But yeah, no, it was good to see you in the match. It was good to you were the first woman to be in the
to ever be in it.
Rumble.
Yeah.
So I was happy with that. Unlike you, I wasn't too happy. I seen it coming. I did see it coming, but I wasn't too happy he did it.
No, I think I gave him a talking to afterwards because obviously I've known him.
He did say a few people got him in trouble.
I just I'm like, you
Yeah, I
need to
think we
remember.
both did.
I think we both did, but the thing is, I think he could take it from us more than others because he knows us. But
Yeah.
obviously, I know like your mum and Nathan because I've known Nathan more than mum, but I've been around the circle because obviously me and Nathan went to school together, went to college together, did different things. So when I first seen him in wrestling, I'm like, and then obviously the name's different and everything else. I'm like, wait a minute, and then everything aligned. I'm thinking, I know who you are now, but it was my brain was just going, wait a minute, we've known each other since probably primary doing stuff and that. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? How did this in my head? I'm thinking, how the fuck how did this happen?
Mm-hmm.
So I was happy that I knew someone that was doing something that I know we always spoke about when we were palling about and stuff, that's what he wanted to do. But I was like to him, you need to, I says, I know it's family and shit, I says, but you need to let her do it on her own. As much as I get where you're coming from on that side, but you need to let her go on her own. It might be hard for him because he's your uncle and stuff, but he needs to, and stuff. But it's good. It's good to see that other folks did have a go at him, not just me and Craig. If you know what I mean. I think Ollie.
He said
I
quite
think
a few
Ollie
people
did too.
did.
I think Ollie had a couple of words. Says why I can't even remember what he said, but I definitely think the three of us when we were chatting afterwards said to him more towards the fact like you should just let you go and do your thing without him getting involved.
Mm-hmm. I also think he can take it from us because he knows that we are
Yeah.
doing it as a jokey way as well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
where
We're
other
not
people
serious
are
about it.
being who don't
Yeah.
know him are calling up to him and being like quite direct and upfront and maybe a bit cheeky. And he's well, wait a minute, it's part of what's happening. Like this is why we're doing like, and but he knows that we know this, we know what happens, and that
Yeah,
we're just doing it for the fun of it.
Yeah.
exactly.
But back again at Scotia, 29th of March this year, as my computer decides to not play ball.
Yes,
Give
you
me
went up
2
against
secs.
Kate Calloway, mate. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. Give me 2. I don't know what's happened to my computer here.
Right, whilst he's doing that, so did you have prior notice or to this happening?
Yes.
Or yes, and so how did it come about, and what was it like? The usual question: what was it like actually facing Kate in the ring?
Well, I knew I had my challenges. She was obviously a lot stronger than me, or bigger than me. So I did have to think of ways that I could beat her,
Yeah.
and I almost did if someone didn't interfere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's someone that you're alluded to is your uncle yet again.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to pop up off a lot.
He does actually.
But he did interfere. He did throw in the towel.
That's
Yes.
not that match.
No, that's not that
No,
match,
it's not
mate.
that match,
That's
Craig
coming
Shaw.
up.
That's not that match.
That is coming up. I can't remember what, but that is coming up.
What happened was Mark Monroe's music played
That's what it was.
That's right. Yes.
That's what it was.
because
I
he
wasn't even thinking your
decided.
uncle was Mark.
Yeah.
God's sake, Craig, get your facts right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Max Monroe's music kit. And you did get distracted.
Yeah. He decides. Mark Monroe just says he's got to get involved in all my business.
Yeah.
I'd like to see you punch his lights out. Sorry, I really would.
Oh, I would love to do that. That's on the top of my Christmas list.
Please do.
Oh.
Bry's just come in and said, "Wrong show, you dunderhead." What's a dunderhead?
I don't know.
I don't know either, mate, but he's only telling you stating your facts because
I
you
know.
got it wrong.
The 9th of May, we're back at PBW.
Yes.
You're in a tag match. And you went up against Rosie Knight and John Boy.
Yes.
My God, my computer's done again. Who is John Boy? Because I think I don't know if that's the right boy I'm thinking of.
John Trenton.
I see. It was. See, it's because he's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew who it was eventually. I knew who it was.
sometimes put wee nicknames.
Fair. I thought it, and I'm like, is it John Trenton or is it not? And I'm like, I'm not going to say it in case I'm wrong because I've just been wrong there.
Yeah.
What was it like going to go up against John Trenton?
It was really good. It was a lot. Like the match was a lot of fun. It was tough, but it was fun. But yeah, him and Rosie are they're very professional and look after you. Like they make sure you know what you're doing. And yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Good. No, that's good. You then go and make your debut in England
Yes.
at Shield Pro Wrestling.
Yes.
Now this was against Rosie Knight, but at this point, when it was announced, there was no title,
Yes.
and then next minute I seen on the internet was Rosie Knight's won the title, and I'm like, but was it for a title?
Yeah, there's a
How-
wee story behind that.
Yeah, so explain how this all happened.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically, when we got there, we figured out because Rosie's actually wrestled at Shield before COVID, and Rosie was their women's champion at that point, but she never lost the belt. So when we got there, we spoke with the promoters, and they were like, "Well, if she's never lost the belt, why don't we make it a championship match? So either she can win the belt back, or there could be a new champion."
Fair.
Yeah.
How
So
did
that's
How did that feel for you? Basically having your first championship match.
Yeah, I think it was my first. It was very. It made put a bit more pressure on me because I was like, obviously I feel pressure every time I go for a booking, but like to have the fact that like they're trusting me with possibly getting a title, that felt really like I don't know, I felt honoured in a way, and yeah, I don't know, I felt I've definitely put my all into it.
Yeah, and I like you're a professional. You're going to put your all into it. You're going to do what you need to do. But to have that chance for the championship, and I know like for me and Tony, like we were proud of you.
Yes.
Like yeah, you didn't win it, but we were
Yeah.
proud that you got the chance to have a championship match. Um, like we support you no matter where you go. Even if we're not there, we're supporting you. That's what the way
Yeah.
we've always been. Um, So to have the chance for the first championship, I wish I was there to see it.
Yes.
With it being your first one, but there'll be plenty more to come that
Absolutely.
you'll win plenty more belts. And I'm putting you as high regards for the Saltaire one. See, I'm being very nice tonight.
You are actually. Yeah.
I know. I was
That's because I'm
expecting
on a
this.
one now, so this isn't changing. So your next match again was like a week later, and it was the 24th of May. Again, it was KT Mills, which we've alluded on, but it was for Pro 2.
Yes.
Now, was this like a gala day?
Yes.
Yeah, so how did it come about you getting the booking with Pro 2 for their gala day?
He just messaged me asking if I was interested in booking. When I was like, yeah, 100%. I believe one of my first gala days I did in 2024, they were there, and it was KT Mills that actually said, "Why don't like if you're looking for women, there's Piper." So yeah, after I think it was like maybe just about a year or something later, he was like, "I have this gala day. Do you want a book?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Fair. Fair. Now we moved to June, the 21st of June, the day after your birthday party, where
Yeah.
I,
No.
on the night of your birthday party, said I was going to keep you company on the drive to Edinburgh, which
Yes.
I do not regret. It was a pretty fun drive, and there I'm back. And it was a pretty fun show as well. And for some reason I became security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened, mate, because I remember you obviously.
Yeah, so they were needing an extra person for security, and I did offer my services. So I ended up being security for a show, which was good. It was fun. Because I remember getting a couple of the wrestlers going, "Help us out," and I'm like, "I can't. I'm security." Especially Martin Monroe.
Yeah.
But this match, again, it was a tag match. You tagged with Casey McKenna,
Yes.
who is usually a heel,
Yes.
as I've found out.
Yeah.
We had a very long conversation because I could not remember his name. But you went up against Rosie Knight, which again we had a laugh on the day.
Yeah.
RPG, and RPG is someone that I've got to know. RPG is also Casey McKenna's manager.
Mhm.
So, what was it like having Casey McKenna in your corner, but also going up against RPG, who is also not far into the business as well?
It was a lot of fun. I mean, we all kind of looked after each other, but it was quite weird because obviously with RPG being Casey's manager, he kind of knows all of his tricks. So we'll have to think of some new ideas to, yeah.
Yeah. I think Casey McKenna also found it a bit weird being a face as well and not a heel.
He did.
But I did say he still did very well. Um, Now, Aaron, we have seen Casey McKenna's tag partner.
Yes, we have.
Go on, who's the tag partner?
I can't remember, mate, because it was ages ago, so you just have to refresh my fucking brain.
Wasn't ages ago.
That was a while. Well, a couple of weeks back.
That was a
What
couple of
about?
months ago, but yeah. Doug Harrison.
Yes.
Oh, fuck yes, yeah.
That's because I
Yeah.
told you about it on the show.
Yeah,
Um,
you did
but
actually.
yeah,
Fucking.
no, that was it was a good day, a good laugh with everyone that was on the show.
Yeah.
Tony's come in and said she gutted, she was gutted that she wasn't there, which she was working, so she couldn't make it.
Yeah.
That's the reason I decided to invite myself because I wasn't doing anything in the house. So that was fun. But no, you did really well in that as well. Like it's hard. It was hard with that crowd, I think, for everyone.
Yeah,
Um,
gala days are tricky. It's like you either get a really good crowd or you don't.
yeah. No, I think the only match that really got a good crowd was Logan.
But he always gets a good crowd.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's hard.
no, I get that. Lisa, your mum's Lisa Piper, your mum's coming in the comments saying hi.
Hi.
It's
Oh,
Hi,
gonna my
yeah.
Mum.
friend Lisa, okay? Leave me alone.
Oh,
It's
fucking
not a
hell.
Hi,
podcast
Mum.
if I don't
Oh.
do something wrong.
It's very true, mate. I do it often enough too, so don't worry.
You could have. Oh, I was like, why is Brian saying you could have hoovered? I get what he's meaning now. No, the hoovering was done. Um, did we go back to Saltaire?
Yes.
And this was meant to be your revenge match with Mark Monroe, but he was injured.
Injured.
Yes,
So he
supposedly.
eluded a tag team of Kate Calloway. Jesus God, this is going to be a fun
Kate
wee bit.
Calloway, Tommy
Kate Galloway
Lockhart. There
and
you
Tommy
go.
Lockhart
Yeah.
against yourself, and you had to pick your own partner.
Yeah.
Right. First of all, we'll go on your opponent first. What was it like going up against Tommy Lockhart?
It was fun. It was someone I've never. Again, I didn't really know him that well. I've seen him wrestle a couple times, but I didn't like know him really. So it was pretty much first day we met one another, and we were like, "Yeah, let's do that."
Yeah. Now, you handpicked your tag partner, as we just alluded to, and you picked Logan Smith.
Yes.
Why did you pick Logan Smith?
Because one, he's one of the best, I would say, in the UK right now. And he's someone that was familiar with both Mark Monroe and Tommy Lockhart. Even when the partner got changed, I knew he would kind of know. And he's a great mentor as well. Like, he definitely helped me out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, well, we'll let into a little secret that people don't know.
Yes.
So, when we went to your gala day with PBW in Edinburgh,
Yeah.
someone decided to put their foot in it and actually told me who your tag partner was before it was even announced.
Yeah. He got in trouble for that.
It wasn't him.
Was it not?
No,
Oh.
it was your mother
Oh.
in the car on the way through.
Well, I'll get her in trouble later.
You know this. You were in the car.
I know, but she's not meant to reveal my secrets.
But then we thought that was talked more about with him at the show, at the gala day. So yeah, it was. I think it wasn't even something was said in the car about. Oh, he was. I was going to get Piper to do a promo, and she said his real name was going to intervene, and I went, "Oh, is that who your tag partner is?" Then and she went, "Ah, fuck."
Yeah, my mum's not the best liar.
But I was sworn to secrecy. I did not tell a single soul apart from Tony, which I was allowed to tell.
Yes.
I didn't even tell Aaron.
Yeah, mate, but I called, like I said to you, I've got a feeling I know who the partner is because I'd seen Logan on the show, like when he arrived.
Mm-hmm.
So I just put two and two and got five myself. And then when the music hit, I'm like, I'm fucking so happy. I
Yeah.
was so happy because, like you say, he is the best at what he's doing. And yeah, mate, yeah. You know what I mean? But it was like when the music. Look, you got the fucking music, mate, and we're
I
still
know.
doing it. But no, it's like when it hit, and he's looking at me as much as say, I knew. It says, "Wait, mate, well, I had the fact I'd seen him. I thought, if he's not your partner, he's involved somewhere else." And I thought,
Yeah.
well, your partner hasn't been announced, so it can only be him to be your partner. It can't be anyone else.
Yeah.
So it's like I'd seen him. I'm like, he'd seen me. It's like, oh shit, you're not meant to see me. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking, but he didn't like. He ran away as much as say, fuck. I'm thinking, right, okay. And then that's when I twigged. When he ran away, I thought, I know, but I'm going to still, when the music hits, still act like, fuck, I don't have a clue, if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To get the surprise. And it's even always like, he looked at me and Craig goes, did you know me? Craig looked at me and went, I knew he knew at this point
Yeah.
because he's like, he was trying to keep a straight face, but he couldn't. And I was like, all I know, even though I did, because then we chatted after and we went, fuck, I almost gave a gaff away. He says, yes, you did, but fair play for just running away and whatever, because I
Yeah.
went for the loon, whatever, before, like, before the point came in, and he's like, shit, I need to move. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I know what's coming now. So,
Now, your mum has kind of just got me in trouble.
wait.
Throw me under the bus, why don't you, Craig? I thought you were mates. Well, you are mates, but it's story time and it's in the past.
Not because you've just revealed the secret, mate.
That's
I
fine.
know I've top
Um,
secret.
Brian has
Exactly.
also said, but was it meant to be Logan or could it have been Jimmy? Now, I can't remember who told me this, but was it not originally meant to be Jimmy?
It was actually originally meant to be quite. There was a lot of options being thrown about. I'll say that.
Fair.
But I had some plans.
Fair. No, I can't remember who told me.
Yeah, there was definitely a few people that were thrown about.
Yeah. Yeah, I just remember someone had said it was originally meant to be Jimmy, but Logan went, nah, fuck it, I'm doing this in. So, yeah. Tony has come in and also said, that's why Lisa likes me more. That is very true. Everyone likes you more, so don't even start. We're not even going through this whole story again.
Even Piper likes him more than you do.
Yes.
Sorry.
Aaron,
Yes.
you like Tony more than me. Just flipping admit it.
No.
That's not a convincing no.
No, that wasn't convincing.
It's not meant
Wasn't
to
it?
be
Was it?
convincing of it.
No.
Was it? Hey, then, do you like me more than my girlfriend?
No.
No.
Thanks, dude.
That is fucking class, man.
I'll
That is
remember
fuck-
that.
Okay. He's joking apparently.
You can best. See, me and Hayden are boys. See,
Okay.
should kind of made that up there. Um,
I did
my mum's
notice
also
that.
come
Dude.
back and said Tony is my favourite. That does not surprise me. We'll move past this whole situation now because I'm just going to get myself in deeper trouble.
You're going to get punched after this pod, mate.
Probably. We moved to the 20th of July. You
Mhm.
made your debut for W3L.
Yes.
Against Brody Adler.
Yeah.
So how did it come about you getting in with W3L, and what was it like going up against Brody Adler?
So Mike was running a gala day, and he needed a female last minute. So I volunteered myself, and then yeah, ended up happening.
Nice. Don't choke now, mate.
No, it's
where's
because
the
it was a bit of
chocolate?
caramel.
Oh
What
my
was
god!
it like having
Wow.
going up against Brody Adler again? That's someone new for you.
It was really good. It was a bit of I don't want. It was a bit of unfortunate situations because it was raining that day where we were, and yeah, so we planned the match and we ended up having to do a lot of it just on the fly because we couldn't do half of it because it was too slippery to do anything.
Fair.
Yeah.
Brian's coming. You and Hayden are boys. What the fuck? I don't know. I kind of just came in.
Oh, Brian will get jealous.
Brian probably likes Tony more than me anyway, so it's fine. Tony's come in and said, feeling the love, he is your only friend. The harsh. Yeah, we'll just move past that. The 4th of October
Mm-hmm.
this year.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry,
This is where
Brian.
you
Brian's
fucked up, mate.
no, yeah, no. Brian's now just came in and said Brian it isn't, and Brian doesn't like anyone. Why the fuck are you speaking in a third person?
Ryan,
Who's
Hayden
up
can hear you.
against Casey
Yes,
Owen?
Solitaire Championship Wrestling. You
Mhm.
went up against Casey Owens. Now
Yeah.
this is where I fucked up earlier.
Yes, this is where you
Yes.
fucked up. This is where I tell us to do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is where we get into a very good story time.
Yes.
Yes.
When obviously you lost to Casey Owens because your uncle threw in the towel.
Yes.
You then went backstage in the huff, which rightly so.
Yeah.
Then you then came out and confronted
Confronted.
your uncle in front of the crowd just after his match.
Mhm.
What made you do that? To not speak to him right in the back and do it in front of everyone else.
In my mind, he humiliated me and embarrassed me in front of the crowd. So why can't he go through the same thing?
Yeah.
That was what was playing through my mind.
Fair. And then what made you slap Brian in the face?
In the nicest way possible, Brian shouldn't have got involved. Fair enough, I interrupted him, but at the end of the day, he was trying to get involved in an argument that didn't concern him. It was between me and my uncle. It had nothing to do with Brian. And Brian, as he often does, gets himself caught in the middle. He likes to be the main character.
Now, do you regret slapping Brian?
I don't want to say I regret it, because I don't regret it. I think he deserves it. However, I think there was a better timing I could have had. Yeah.
But I'll give you, it was a very good slap.
It was a very good slap, but it was obviously, if you think about it, heat of the moment and everything else,
Yeah.
because what happened in the match where I get why you're angry, I get why he's done it, but again, it's coming back to you can't separate the both.
You've got to separate the family and the
You can't
wrestling.
separate the element there. And I'm looking forward to seeing where this continues with the aspect of all of you, including with Brian too.
Well, we do have an update on that, actually.
Ooh, interesting. Are you allowed to elaborate more?
I believe I can elaborate a little bit.
Nice.
So
Craig's smiling here because I think Craig already knows
I
himself.
generally don't know. This is why I'm really intrigued to know what this update is.
So after a few weeks to calm myself down, we'll say, I did eventually. I think it was after their last show, Salter's last show. I did end up apologising to Brian, and me and my uncle are currently trying to speak things through and get things to where we both understand one another again. It's not perfect yet, but we're attempting.
Nice.
The main thing is you're attempting it.
Yes.
That is the main thing.
At the end of the day, it's Christmas time. It's the season for family. At the end of it, we're going to see each other over Christmas, so we don't want to see each other out again.
I get
That's
that.
very
True. That is
Um,
very true.
Now, what I also believe is, someone got in trouble from your granny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, that someone being your uncle. Which I find pretty funny, to be fair.
Yeah.
My granny will always take my side over her children.
Fair.
Yeah, that's very fair, 100%.
Yeah.
You don't want to mess with her, honestly.
No, my granny is one tough lady.
Oh, yes.
I'm not getting on the bad side of your granny.
Oh, man,
No.
you don't want, mate, it's not been done, but definitely, Craig, don't, because it's not a nice thing to see, mate, honestly. It's not a nice thing. See when you rile her up? Oh, my God. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Brian has also come in. Brian was trying to make sure his event didn't get disturbed. Brian, will you please stop speaking of third party because you're really making it sound weird. Big Bad Liz
Yeah,
was also
100%.
from Brian,
Yeah.
and your mum's come in and said, "I don't think so." So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So we've got 2 matches left from your so far career, which
So far.
maybe later on next year, maybe start of 2027, we'll get you back on. We can talk more about more matches you've had.
That's 2
Absolutely.
years, mate.
So you then went back them to England.
Yes.
Blackpool.
I think it's somewhere, I think near Newcastle, I want to say. I don't know. I don't know England very well.
Fair. Newcastle, we can say Newcastle.
Yeah.
You went to
Sorry if I'm
wrestling
wrong.
with Pride.
Yes.
Pride shop.
No, just oh god, that sounds so wrong.
He said, if you've got a problem with Brian, if you've got a problem with how Brian speaks, tough, Brian will see you in February.
Yes, he will. Because we are going in February.
He's also got a show in February, which is
Yeah, I know.
what he's more alluding to.
That's what I was alluding to. We are going. Is
Yeah,
what
but
I
we see
said.
them the week before that too, which we'll allude on soon as well. You were in a triple threat.
Yes.
It was yourself. Is it Cora Moon?
Cora, yeah.
Cora Moon and Alicia Raymond. What was that match like for you, and what was it like going down to this company for the very first time?
It was quite scary going to the company, to be honest, because it was the first time I've arrived at a show after doors opened.
Fair.
So I was very. You know me, you know I get stressed easy, and I like to be organised and plan everything. And yeah, I had to kind of force myself to get out with that for that day, so that was a bit tough.
I will be.
And yeah, it was a good match, like, but it was definitely tough being against 2 women that like I've never really I want to say I've never really properly wrestled them before.
Okay.
I don't know.
No, it's always going to be tough. Regarding going up against 2 people that you've never really, you've maybe only seen one of them like a couple of times. You've maybe never seen the other one before.
Yeah.
So it's always going to be tough. But look, you went down to the company, and I know Danny Kay was on the show with you. So obviously you had Danny Kay there to help you and support you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But maybe next time you go down, you'll get someone else. And it'll be because you've had more experience and stuff like that. Then but very well done. I know because Saltaire had a show that night as well.
Yes.
Which you were suspended from.
Suspended.
But yeah, your mum.
That show was a really good show, mate.
Eh?
I believe that show was a very good show.
What, the Saltaire one?
Yeah, mate. Because I was in there, remember?
I know, because you were in Paris.
Yeah, mate. Had a fucking blast.
But no, your mum was telling us how you got on when we were at the show, so me and Tony were super proud of you. Yeah, again.
Thank you.
Yeah, we've all got to say bye to Brian, because Brian's come in and said, that's what Aaron said, what's wrong with you? You be smoking. And he said, Brian is going to go now. Brian will see you all soon. Bye, Brian.
Bye, Brian.
Bye bye.
We can be nice. But yeah, we were super proud of you that your mum's keeping us up to date, and so we're so proud of you.
Thank you.
Now your final match so far.
So far.
See,
Yeah.
so far. So back to PBW. This was just about 10 days ago, the 6th of December.
Yeah, something
10
like
days
that.
ago, yeah. 10 days ago, exactly.
See, I can count.
Ooh.
Straight you.
I know, you've been nice to me, I need to be nice back.
Oh, wow.
Jesus God. You were in a tag match.
Yes.
You went up against Rosie Knight yet again. Seems to be a theme here.
Yeah.
And you tagged. You also went up against Silas Everett.
Yes.
And you tagged with Danica. Funnily enough, we've just speaking about him.
Yes.
So what was it like? Obviously, we've alluded about Rosie, but what was it like having Danica as a tag partner and going up against Silas Everett?
Well, Danica is 100% one of my best friends in wrestling. He's so great. So being able to tag with him was so much fun, and he looked after me a lot, which is nice. And then going against Silas Everett, that was fun. It was my first time going against him. Like, we're at the same training school, so obviously we see each other wrestle, but it was the first time we got to go against one another, so that was really fun. And yeah, just yeah.
Good. So, like we said, that's all your matches so far.
So far.
Which, as I've alluded to, like the amount of companies you've been in and the year and a bit you've been wrestling shows that you're doing really well. And
100%.
it shows that people are trusting you. Your coach/coaches trust you. You can maybe allude to this in a minute, but your mum's come in and said Clydebank on Friday. Was that
Yeah,
the show or-
that's my next booking.
Right, we'll go to that in just a second. I say a second, we'll go to that very soon. Now through PBW, I've never really asked any PBW like people that train at PBW this question, but PBW have a lot of guest trainers.
Yes.
For the seminar. So, but what's been your best seminar? Like, who's been your favourite guest trainer?
That's tough. There's been quite a few. Myla Grace and I would say Martin Kirby are probably my top two.
Fair.
They're both really good and they teach you a lot of like the basics, but also how to like advance it and make it look like something completely different. Not completely different, but you know what I mean. You get me?
Yeah, like they teach you a lot of technical stuff and how to progress yourself.
Yes.
No, that's good. And it's good to like. I've never asked that question. Maybe you should ask more people that because that was a sort of question.
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself for that. But no, it's good to hear. Like, I know you've had the likes of who we got here that's off the top of me. Lizzie Evo.
Yes.
Harley Hudson.
Yeah.
So I'm going to interrupt myself. Hayden has just come in the comments.
Hayden?
Yes.
Oh, what's he said?
Whoop whoop.
He's weird.
Now, I kind of know Lizzie more than a lot of others do. Because I remember when she came to Saltaire,
Yes.
when she done the halftime photos, I was speaking to people and they were asking like about like if I've seen Lizzie before. I was like, yeah, I kind of like know her kind of thing. Like, no, you didn't. I remember watch this. Went over and straight away she went, oh, I've not seen you in a while. How are you getting on? Kind of thing. And they kind of went, well, maybe you do. I'm like, well, didn't doubt it because you know what I'm like.
Yeah.
But I know Harley Hudson also being at TNA now.
Yes.
Harley knows her stuff, so it would have been Harley's probably a good one as well for you to learn from.
Yeah, 100%. She was really good. She was fun.
And hopefully, Kid Fight. I'm not revealing real names, but Kid Fight will have more guest trainers in next year.
He always does.
Yeah, I know he always does. But like maybe people that haven't trained, you've not had as a guest trainer before. We'll say, for instance, Wolfgang, Joe Coffey, Mark Coffey. Who else could we say? I don't know any of them. Say, Kid Lycos 2 from Progress kind of thing. People like that would be good for, I think, for you as well.
Yeah.
But it's good to hear that. Yeah.
With the technical ability that Kid Lycos and Kid Lycos 2 as well have, that would help.
Yeah.
Not just Piper, but a lot of those up and coming talent to get to learn from them, if you know what I mean, with the technical abilities that they've got, if that makes sense.
Yeah. But no, it's good to hear. But Lisa, unfortunately, Tony's working on Friday, so we won't get through to this show because Tony.
Like, nice.
Um,
I'm sure you could keep us updated though with the results between the
yes,
three of us, Lisa, so we know what's what, you know.
yes, I'm sure someone can let us know, Lisa.
Yeah.
Not naming names, Lisa.
You'll be shouting from afar, let's go, Piper, but like way back in Dundee, you know.
Now, obviously, we'll touch on your shows that you know you've got coming up that you can say stuff about. But obviously, you were suspended from Saltaire.
Yes.
The suspension was lifted at the last show by the guest commissioner.
Yes.
Are we going to see you in February?
As of now, no. I'm not booked. So if I don't get booking, I probably won't be there. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would love to be there, but I don't think I'll maybe be there to help out. But I'm not
Just because
booked.
you're not booked doesn't mean you can't be there.
Yes,
True.
exactly.
I can come join you for the night.
You can.
Can, yes.
Oh, that'd be fun.
You can just sit beside Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can make one. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
Make fun of people that
If
like.
Piper Reynolds is not booked, she'll be sitting in the crowd beside me and Tony. See?
Mhm.
Right, I can't help Tony's working, Lisa. I got shocking. Even Hayden is coming along. I can't help Tony's working.
I know. Even Hayden's coming to cheer me on.
But yeah, we'll be cheering you from afar. But
As you always do.
there might be something happening next year with me and PBW.
Oh.
I'll allude to off the call because it's something that's just getting talked about with me and Kid Fight so far.
Okay.
Um,
I get to know secrets.
you do. But yeah, no, it's your career so far has been good. Now obviously we've alluded to also Saltairs next show is February, but the week before that, me, Aaron, Tony, all are at for the Love of Wrestling, and I do know that yourself, your mum, Brian, and I'm sure you said Hayden was coming as well.
I think he's a maybe just now.
God's sake, Hayden.
Ken
And
Hayden.
get on the gram. Get with the program is what I meant, but there we go.
See, you fucked up that time.
I know it did, man, but it is what it is. I can't wait. I can't
God's
wait for
sake,
FT4.
Hayden.
I'm coming.
Oh, he is coming apparently.
That's because I'm going Hayden, eh?
Yeah. No.
See?
No, without my specs, mate.
But obviously there's big names going to that. Who have you got a list of people that you're looking to meet?
I do, but I can't lie, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Shocking.
I know.
Shocking.
I've got a busy schedule just now while up here.
Write it down.
I'm pretty sure it's written somewhere.
So pretty much Piper's away to spend a fortune of her mum's money.
Yes. As
Like
I always do.
Spend a fortune of mine, mate.
Like I'm going to spend a fortune of mine. Since I've got about 8 wrestlers that I think I'm ending up meeting.
Thing is, mate, mine's when we spoke, I think one could change, it could be more, and then if you add in Doug as well, that would technically make it to 9, if that makes sense.
I think I'm at 8.
So right, Kurt Angle, Matt Cadona, Saraya, because all I want is to meet Saraya. JR and King, we'll just do them together because they've got the booth option. Well, most of them you could do together, but we're going to, rather than doing that, we're going to take the option at the commentary desk because I think it's a similar price or slightly not much more. Darby Allin, Dustin Rhodes, Doug Williams. I can't remember who else, but there's a fair few at the moment.
Well, mine's is Bobby Lashley, Dustin Rhodes, Eric Bischoff, Jerry Lawler, Jim Ross, Matt Cadona. See, I've wrote all mine's down. Doug Williams, I did meet him years ago at SWE.
Yeah, but like you when he was announced, I thought I know I've met him before, but I'd like to get an updated picture with him, if you know what I mean.
I've also got a question for him, but I'm not telling anyone on this in case anyone steals it. I'll tell you after it, and you better not flip and steal it either.
I'll forget.
That's fine. Um, so Doug Williams, that's 7, and I'm between 2 people, but I think I know who I'm going for. So I'm between Kevin Nash, purely
Right, okay.
because NWO. I've met Hulk Hogan, and I'm meeting Eric Bischoff. So
Yeah.
you've got your third NWO member, even though I never met X-Pac and he was NWO as well. But yeah, that's a different story. Or do I go down the deathmatch route and go to Shotzi?
Oh, that now, mate.
I think I'm going more towards Shotzi than I am Kevin Nash, but I still
Mhm.
fully made up my mind yet.
And obviously they made the announcement last night with their first their stage build, and I can't wait. And it makes sense with some of the stars they've got for having the SmackDown Fest
Yeah.
and stuff. So you know what? Wait, think about it, it's miles away, but it's every time now when it comes out when we go know we're going, I might get fuck it. It doesn't matter where I'm working. I'm off for the fucking week. It doesn't matter because wherever I am, I will be at FTO by hook or crook.
Yeah. Yeah, Piper, your mum's come back in and said, I'm Piper's ATM apparently.
Yes.
And Tony said, Aaron, you need one more or to lose one because that's mine. And you know what Tony's
Yes,
like.
I know, honey. I
My
know,
mum's the same. She likes even numbers.
but it
Well,
probably won't
so
be.
does Tony.
Tony, it probably will be 8. So don't worry. It probably won't be fucking 10. But that's who I was naming off the top of my head that I could remember. And then obviously we've got everything else that we're doing in between all that, if you know what I mean, because we're practically doing everything.
Yeah. We've
And
done
I
the
have
Eric
to say
Bischoff the
something,
night
but
before.
I'll tell after in case a shite bag is watching.
Ooh.
Yeah, because we're doing Eric Bischoff the night before. The evening with Eric Bischoff, then we'll do the progress show that's been announced. Then
Yeah.
we're doing the
After party as well.
where we've got Future Shock show and the
Lanny, okay.
okay, and always in for the cosplay competition.
Yeah. I've not got the stuff for it yet, but that'll work.
So yeah, but I have also heard. Do you have a booking that weekend, Piper?
Yes, I do.
Now this booking is in Newcastle.
Yes.
So your mum and that and yourself are going to have to figure out a way of being at the show and then going to Newcastle
Yeah.
and coming back again.
Yeah.
So before we go any further, Aaron, do you have any more questions?
I don't, my friend.
Piper, I've got one more question for you.
Ooh.
Then we will let you tell people where they can find you on social media and any shows you've got coming up that you can announce.
Okay.
So your last question is, what are 3 things you are grateful for right now in life?
Anything.
Yeah.
Just 3
There's
things.
3 things, yeah.
Number one, my family. Just because they're so supportive, especially with this. Number 2, I'm gonna have to be nice and say my boyfriend. He helps me out a lot.
I like how you said I'm going to have to be nice and say my boyfriend.
He always says I'm not nice to him, so
Hey, she wasn't really going to say you, but because you're there, she said you.
I was.
I know.
I mean, I've got to say him. He helped me set this up. I couldn't do it without him.
True.
And number 3, my dog.
Fair.
My dog. I love my dog.
Your dog is very cute.
He is.
No, that's great. Right, the floor is yours. Tell people where they can find you on social media if they want to follow you to keep up to date with you, and what shows that you know you've got coming up.
So you can find me on Instagram. I believe my tag is, I think it's Piper _ Reynolds 07. Or
Let's see. No, now I've got to go and search it for you.
yeah, I'm bad. I don't know my social.
Give me a second.
Oh, Hayden's looking it up.
Piper Reynolds _UK.
Oh, yeah, Piper Reynolds _ UK. I'm thinking of the email for some reason.
What's sake, Piper?
I know. And I don't. This is weird. I don't know what ones I'm allowed to say and what ones I'm not. I could probably say the one in, I think, February, is it? Yeah. So I'm on IWF in a tournament. I believe that's all I can say. I think that's all I'm allowed to say, hopefully.
This Friday.
Oh, so this Friday is kind of like our it's our Academy Attack show. It's basically the PBW trainees who are making their debuts, and it's kind of like a house show for like friends and family. So that's this Friday. So I've got a fun match.
Do you know who you're going up against?
I do. I'm in a tag match.
And could you announce who you're going up against?
I can announce who I'm going up against, but I don't know if I can announce my partner.
Right, okay.
I'm going up against Rosie Knight and Katie Mills.
Shock horror, it's Rosie Knight and Katie Mills.
I know.
It's not like you've never fought them before.
I know.
Fair enough. But no, I'm guessing people can keep up to date through your social media as well.
100%.
Class. Piper, thank you so much for giving up your time tonight.
Thank you for having me.
No bother.
I'll do it
I
again.
will have a happy Piper now that I won't get bugged to get her back on to get her on the podcast.
Oh no, you've got a whole year of this for next year. Can't get rid of me.
I know I can't get rid of you. No, that's fine. We will organise for either later next year or start at 2027.
Okay.
I think what year I was going to be there. Aaron, I believe you're back this Sunday.
Myself, John, and Alex will be back at 8:30 on Sunday to discuss all things WWE. So Raw, NXT, SmackDown, yeah, and just jabber the biggest lot of crap ever, like what me and Craig have tonight as well.
Yeah.
Your usual.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
100%.
There will be no wrestling podcast like this kind of podcast for the next 3 weeks.
Yep.
We're taking Christmas, New Year, and the first week after New Year off of doing the podcast just because it's not fair to take time ask wrestlers to take time away from spending time with their family.
Yeah.
So we're taking the 2 weeks off, and then sole decision of taking the third week off just so that wrestlers can get back in a routine as well. So we've got 3 weeks of no podcast, which I don't know what I'm going to do by myself. But when we do come back,
Spend time with Tony.
I always spend time with Tony. I will be doing that.
That's the most important thing.
Funny that Tony's just came in the comments and said because you are spending time with me. That was quite freaky used to. But yeah, we come back Wednesday the 14th of January, and that podcast will be with Danny Clark. Which I'm looking forward to. We've not had Danny Clark on before, so it would be good to go through his career. So yeah, but we thank you again, Piper, for coming on. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
Thank you, Aaron, for being my trusty co-host as always.
Not a problem.
I won't see you on the podcast before Christmas, so everyone have a good Christmas, a happy Christmas, and a very good New Year.
Yep.
I will try not to get too drunk, which won't be a promise hard.
Man, that's not going to happen. You're going to be fucking annihilated. I'm sorry to tell you. You are.
I know.
We know you too well, dude. Sorry.
I know. And the best thing is we've still got to get drunk with Piper too.
Yes, I know. We've still not done that.
We love drunk Piper.
We do love drunk Piper.
We do love drunk Piper, actually, yes.
I still remember that time.
What time? There's so many.
The time we got you drunk when you weren't even legal to drink yet.
Oh yeah, one of those times.
Yes, one of those times.
One of those times.
But yes, join on Sunday. Tony has just come in and Piper and said Piper can come to the house anytime, so you're welcome to our house anytime. That also includes Hayden because I'm not leaving Hayden out.
That because he's your only pal.
Pretty much. Why you?
He went like that.
See, so that's fine. I've also got a PlayStation Hayden, so we can sample that.
PS5 too.
PS5 as well.
Oh, that's what he's got.
But yeah, join Aaron on Sunday. Right, Lisa, I didn't say she can stay. Tony, I'll pack her suitcase, but didn't say she can stay. She said she can come up to the house. Leave it there.
Well, sorry, your missus has said otherwise. So, mate, if you want to stay
True,
in the
Tony makes the
doghouse,
rules.
if you didn't want to stay in the doghouse, I suggest you just allow whenever that happens to happen, dude.
Apparently you
Sorry.
can stay. I'm just going to go with it. You can stay.
Yes!
But yeah, join Aaron on Sunday. At 8:30.
Yes.
I will see you in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 4 weeks because it's 3 weeks off. So what we said, I'll see you in 4 weeks. Apparently you're coming within the hour, Piper.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, thank you for joining as always. Thank you, Piper, for coming on and not having to bug me anymore just for at least a year.
For at least a year. I'll be bugging you next week.
Of course you will.
That wouldn't surprise me the slightest.
I'll take Christmas and New Year off and then I'll go back to annoying you again.
Right, okay, I'll take that. At least I get 2-3 weeks break. But yeah, thank you for coming on. Thank you, Aaron. And we will